So hello everyone, this is another video on Leetcode problem number 1, where we are going to use a different approach to solve the problem two sums. Given an array of integer nums, we are given an array of integer nums and a target integer. Return the indices of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. Okay, we may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and we may not use the same element twice. So what that means is, now if you see an example 2, 3 plus 3 itself is equal to the target, but that would not be a valid solution because we are using the same element twice. But rather 2 plus 4 would be equal to 6, hence the result is 1 comma 2, because this is the index of 2 and 4. You can return the answer in any order, the order does not matter. And here we are going to use a hash map. So let's start. Let's define our hash map first of all. Let's remove this line so that we indent properly. Indentation is very important in Python. H equal to now we go for I in range len nums h nums h key equal to value. Okay, so we put a key value here. I'm gonna explain that on the whiteboard in a while. For for
the guarantee value we're looking at, we'll set the value as the key, and we want that to equal its index. And if we ever see duplicate numbers, this will automatically update it so that the index is the later one. And we'll do another pass through the numbers. We'll do for I in the range of the length of numbers one more time, and we'll say, okay, well, we're looking for a number y, which is equal to
so right now we are looking for a number y which is equal to target minus target
minus the number we're looking at, which is nums at I. So we're looking for y. If y is in the hash map,
the number that we are looking at, which is nums I. Okay, and then we'll run a if statement. If y in h, and
that's great, we have a sum, except we also need to ensure that the index, which is stored at h at y, we need to make sure that's not equal to the same index we're using right now.
And h of y is not equal to the current index that we are using right now. If that's true, return
now. And if that's true, we have our sum. We're not using the same number twice, so we can simply return the list of our two indices, which is I and h at y. And we should be able to run this. We'll see that our solution is great, and
so this is the solution. Let's see if it runs. If y in h and hy not equal to some small syntax error. Okay, yep, see, it works. So what we are essentially doing here is, let me go to Microsoft whiteboard. Don't tell me I need to download that first. Sorry guys, let me download it first. Until then I can pause the So yeah, let's see. For example, we were given a list of let's take a pen. 3, 2, 2 and 3. Okay, so what we are actually doing here is we are creating a hash map, a map which says how many times does a value appear in how many times a value appear itself. So I'm gonna take h equal to hash map. So first I'm gonna look at 3. I see 3 at index 0, and then I would gonna say 2, and I'm gonna see it at index 1, and I'm also going to see it at index 2, so I'm going to update it as index 2. And here then I go again, I see if this number, the number that we are looking at, does it exists in our dictionary. So it does, so and then I update its index. Okay, so I update its index, so I get 3322, and then we are looking for the target number, and that here is what how we are looking at it. For I in range nums I, h nums I equal to I. So what this essentially does is what this thing essentially does is I'm going to take nums I is equal to this, and that would be the key, so 3 becomes the key, equal to I. So I right now is 0, then then I becomes 1. So, and what's written over here, then the key becomes 2, and its value becomes 1, then I becomes 2, I equal to 2, and at that point what do I find? I find 2. So I update the key value pair in the hash map. Then I becomes 3, I equal to 3. Is 3 already in the hash map? Yes, it is. It becomes 3 here again. Okay, so and then then we look for a number which would be, we can call it complement, by the way, y, which would be equal to nums minus which is equal to target minus nums I. If y in h and h y is not equal to I, then we return I and h y. So this is our solution using hash map. I hope this makes sense, and see you in the next one. Thank you very much.